Superstation 90.5%. The greatest hour, the best rock in the town with Daniela Silva, Juan Barrenuevo, and Camilo Rincon every Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Hello everybody, my name is Daniela and today we are so sad because it's the last section of our program, but it is so incredible and so fabulous because we have a different topic today for all of you, and it will be so interesting, so enjoy it. Today we are going to talk about the social effects of rock music. So, the popularity and worldwide scope of rock music resulted in a powerful impact on society. Rock and roll influenced daily life, fashion, attitudes, and language in a way few other social developments have equaled. As the original generations of rock and roll fans matured, the music became an accepted and deeply entwined thread in popular culture. Beginning in the early 1950s, rock songs and acts began to be used in a few television commercials. Within a decade, this practice became widespread, and rock music also featured in film and television program soundtracks. I love this topic because I really enjoy the fashion of this kind of music, so I'm going to talk about that, and I know that you will enjoy it. Rock music and fashion have been inextricably linked. In the mid-1960s of the UK rivalry arose between moods and rockers, each style had their own favorite musical acts. The Who's rock opera Quando Prenia in the 1960s, the Beatles threw mop-top haircuts, corduroys, blazers, and Beatle boots into fashion. Rock musicians were also early adopters of hippie fashion and popularized such styles as long hair and the Nero jacket. As rock music genres became more segmented, what an artist's work became as important as the music itself, in defining the artist's intent and relationship to the audience. In the early 1970s, glam rock became widely influential, featuring glittery fashions, high heels, and camp. In the late 1970s, disco acts helped bring flashy urban styles to the mainstream, while punk groups began wearing more conservative attire in the attempt to be as unlike mainstream rock musicians who still favored blue jeans and hippie-influenced clothes. Heavy metal bands in the 1980s often favored a strong visual image. For some bands, this consisted of leather, denim jackets and pants, spiked studs, and long hair. Visual image was a strong component of the glam metal movement. In the early 1990s, the popularity of grunge brought in a punk-influenced fashion of its own, including torn jeans, old shoes, flannel shirts, backwards baseball hats, and people grew their hair against the clean-cut image that was popular at the time in heavily commercialized pop music culture. Musicians continue to be fashion icons. Pop culture magazines such as Rolling Stone often include fashion layouts featuring musicians as models. Nowadays, this culture is so popular because inclusive. A lot of artists of pop music or stars of television put their faces on the shirts with different bands like Rolling Stones, the Beatles, Metallica, and others, and that is so cool, but it produces a big controversy because those people are big icons of the rock music, and those actors don't have to use their image in that way. So it is a big controversy, but it looks cool. It generates money. So another interesting topic in this kind of music is the religion, because they have a different concept of this, and the letters show that. So my partner Camilo is going to talk about this, and you will enjoy it.
Superstation 90.5%.
Hello everybody, I am Juan Camilo. I tell of the religion in the rock. Some writers, such as Pete Townshend, have explored the spiritual aspect within their work. The common usage of the term rock god acknowledges the religious quality of the adulation some rock stars receive. John Lennon became infamous for a statement he made in that the Beatles were more popular than Jesus Christ. However, he later said that this statement was misunderstood and not meant to be anti-Christian. Iron Maiden, Ozzy Osbourne, King Diamond, Alice Cooper, Led Zeppelin, Marilyn Manson, and Slayer, and numerous others have also been accused of being Satanist, immoral, or otherwise having an evil influence on their listeners. Anti-religious sentiments also appear in punk and hardcore. There's the example of the song Filler by Minor Threat, the name and famous logo of the band Bad Religion and Christies of Christianity. And all religious is an important theme in anarcho-punk and cross-punk. Christianity. Christian rock, alternative rock, metal, punk, and hardcore are specific, identifiable genres of rock music with a strong Christian overtones and influence. Many groups and individuals who are not considered to be Christian rock artists have religious belief themselves. For example, The Edge and Bono of U2 are Methodist and Anglican, respectively. Bruce Springsteen is a Roman Catholic, and Brandon Flowers of The Killers is a Latter-day Saint. Carlos Santana, Ted Nugent, and John Mellencamp are all other examples of rock stars who profess some form of Christian faith. However, some conservative Christians single out the music genres of hip-hop and rock as well as blues and jazz as containing jungle beats or jungle music, and claim that it is a beat or musical style that is inherently evil, immoral, or sensual. Thus, according to them, any song in the rap, hip-hop, and rock genres is inherently evil because of the song's musical beat, regardless of the song lyrics or message. A few even extend this analysis even to Christian rock songs. Christian conservative author David Newell is one of the most notable opponents of the existence of jungle beats. In his written and speeches, Newell held that the use of such beats in music was a communist plot to subvert the morality of the job of the United States. Pope Benedict was quoted as saying, according to the British Broadcasting Corporation, that rock is the expression of elemental passions, and the rock festival it assumes a sometimes cultic character, a form of worship, in fact, in opposition to Christian worship. Satanism. Some metal bands use diabolic imagery for artistic and other entertainment purposes, though they do not worship or believe in Satan. Ozzy Osbourne is reported to be Anglican and Alice Cooper is a now born-again Christian. In some cases, though metal performers have expressed satanic views. Numerous others in the early Norwegian black metal scene were Satanists. The most known example of this Euronymous, who claimed that they worshipped Satan as a god. Bart Vikernes have also been called a Satanist, even though he have rejected that label. Even within this localized musical subgenre, however, there are some attacks against Christian churches and other centers of worship were condemned by some prominent figures within the Norwegian black metal scene, such as Kjetil Manheim.
Superstation 90.5%. Hello everybody, I'm Camilo and I present you the Sex and Drugs. The rock and roll lifestyle was popularity associated with the sex and drugs. Many of rock and roll early starts were known as hard-drinking, hard-living chapters during the 1960s. The lifestyle of many stars became more publicly known, aided by a crowd of underground rock press. Music can always attracted attention of groupies. How spend the time with the often performing sexual favors for band members. As the star lifestyle became more public, the popularity of promotion of recreation drug use by musicians might have influenced use drugs and the presentation with the acceptability of drugs use aiming to the period. For example, when the title 1960s, the Beatles, who had previously been marketed to clean cut, started publishing acknowledging using LSD, many fans followed. Journalists are wrong. Whether the Beatles did was accepted, especially for young people. Jerry Garcia of the rock and roll great did said, for some people taking LSD and going to Grateful Dead show function like a radio passenger. We don't have product to sell, but we do have a mechanism that work. In the late 1960s, the early 1970s, much of the rock and roll charters associated with drugs spent on rock music's profit a series of drug royalty, including the 27 Club, member Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, and Jim Morrison. Although some amount of drug use remain among rock musicians, a greater respect for the danger of drug composition. Many rock musicians, including John Lennon, Paul McCartney, Bob Dylan, Jerry Garcia, and others have acknowledged being addiction to many substances, including alcohol, causing something. In the early 1980s, along with the rise of the band, Manor Threat and Shaded Age, lifestyle became popular, the starting-edge photography of abstention from recreation drugs, alcohol, tobacco, and sex became associated with the same hardcore punks throughout the same year, and both remain popular with young day. And I want to say, for the name of all of my partners, that thank you to all of you to listen us all of these weeks. And this is the last program that we will take, but early we hope to take another program, and we will hope take to you in other location. So we appreciated that, and thank you for everything. Superstation 90.5%. The Created Sour, the best rock in the town, with Daniela Silva, Juan Barrenuevo, and Camilo Rincon, every Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.